Hello multimedia students, and welcome to Taking the Stairs. In my first video, the concept I introduced to you was for you to make a video about what you've been up to. So I also said that I'd give you an example of what I'm talking about. So this is the example of what I'm talking about. So what have I been up to? Well, first of all, I've been sleeping much better. And it's not because I'm sleeping in that much exactly, but it's really just because when I work, I typically sleep less than I should. Typically, I go to sleep around 9 and wake up around 4:40 or so, and I just can't get more than 6 to 7 hours of sleep, typically. So thankfully, I'm still keeping my bedtime at around 9, but then I'm waking up at 7, which gives me a much wider range of sleep time, and I'm just sleeping much better, which is great. It's great to wake up and feel refreshed and be ready to face the day. I have, of course, also been making videos. I've been making videos for my English students because before school broke, we were working on an argumentative essay. And so we've just continued that train, even though we're all at home, and I've been making videos about that. I also made a workout video with Coach Hunter. We might make another one. And so of course I'm making this video too, of just what I'm doing. And I'd like for you to join me in making a video like this. The other thing I've been doing is, of course, the same thing that I know quite a few of you are doing, which is playing video games. I've been focusing my attention on 2 video games. One is Call of Duty Warzone, which I've been playing with Mr. Callahan and Coach Hunter. And man, let me tell you, I am really bad at first-person shooters. So I'm glad that I have 2 friends that I can play with because they really carry the team. I'm having a lot of fun playing the game, but sheesh, I just am a third wheel on this exercise between the 3 of us. Another game I've been playing is the same game I've been playing for probably about a year now, and that is Dead Cells. And Dead Cells is a 2D platformer roguelike that is just really hard, but in a good way. It's hard in that it's challenging to me. It has a lot of variety in the gameplay. There's different kinds of weapons, different strategies, different tactics. So it's kept my interest, and I keep chipping away at it, hoping to get further along than I have. But I've been having a lot of fun with Dead Cells, despite the fact that it is brutal in how difficult it is. But sometimes difficulty is what can make something really fun to do. My big passion is baking, and I recently baked a cake over the weekend for Caroline's birthday because we couldn't go out to celebrate her birthday because everything was closed. So we baked a cake and it was wonderful. And that's really what I've been up to, everyone. So just making videos, playing video games, watching TV, reading books, baking, usual Mr. Wheeler stuff. So I'd like to see what you've been up to. So you might think to yourself, how am I going to show you what I've been up to? Well, I know for a fact that you all have a cell phone, which means that you have a video camera. Now, what you can do with that video camera, you have multiple options. If you have an iPhone, you can get iMovie, which is very much like Final Cut Pro we use in class. If you have an Android, if you just Google Android editing apps, I'm sure that you'll find at least 5 pretty decent apps you can use. But more importantly, if you have a computer at home, be it a Mac or a PC, you can get an app called DaVinci. And DaVinci is a free video editing app. It is not as comprehensive as Final Cut Pro, obviously, because Final Cut Pro is like the best one you can get. But it is enough for you to make a video like this. So I hope that you all will follow me up the stairs and make some videos about what you've been up to. I'd like to see where you are and what you're doing, and I'd like to share those with your classmates so we can all just show our editing skills, but also show what our lives are like. Now the school is out for the time being.